Hey, so what's going on, people? Now, before I go getting all into this, real quick, if you happen to be 1127 Kicks or a couple other people, you might be thinking, didn't you tell me you weren't getting these? Yeah, I did tell you that, and I meant it at the time. But hear me out, right? So, you know what's in this box and all that, right? You've seen the thumbnail. So, I am one of the million people that's going to be putting out another, what is it, the Royal Toe or something like that video, right? Because everybody has these. It's nothing new. It's limited, sure, there is that. But at the same time, what isn't limited is the amount of choices you have if you're looking for a review of these. You've got a million of them out there that have been out there for weeks. Bobby Sneaker World put up one, right? A lot of people put up one. I'm putting up one. Anyways, so here's the thing. When these were coming out initially, I thought to myself, those look pretty decent. I could see going for those. But then time came closer, and I was thinking, you know what? I have a fair amount of blue ones, or like ones with blue on them, right? Got these here, the Obsidian UNCs. There's the Storm Blues, right? The Royals, you know, a couple pair that people go after. Even a couple pair that people don't. This one right here. This one right here. Again, thanks to Al Capone, or Straight to Feet as he is now, for this. But again, I've got a handful of them, so I don't really need another pair. But maybe, just maybe, I can take these and turn them into something that I want. Go ahead and spin these into gold, if you will, right? Because the thing is, while I'm not saying I'm not a huge fan of them, I just don't really see a need for them. But if they can be a stepping stone into something else, that would be all right. If they aren't, they can stay in the collection, and that's fine. I got nothing against them. There's the top of the box for you real quick. There's the side of the box to show you what's going on there. Now, I know a lot of people had some issues picking these up, and I totally get that. It seemed like a mess from what I saw on Instagram and Twitter. I didn't, just to put it as it is. I was on, what was that, Snipes? I got on there, and minutes into the sale, I was checked out and done, right? So I got kind of lucky. But I tell you what, though, if I really wanted these, I probably wouldn't have them right now. So that's just how the world works. But let's go ahead and knock out this review and all that. Obviously, there won't be an on foot for reasons that I've already spoke about. But I'll at least tell you what I think about them and all that good stuff. And in case you happen to be curious as to why I'm not wearing a shirt that generally goes with the shoes I'm doing, well, that's part of it. And I got a video to do after this, and that'll make a little more sense. So, anyways, let's go ahead, look at this, and get this thing done with, shall we? So, everything seems to be on the up and up, no blemishes and whatnot, which is good. So, okay, is it Royal Toe? I think it's called Royal. We're going to call it Royal Toe. If it's not, so be it. Anyways, it is now review time on this right here, ladies and gentlemen, the Air Jordan 1 Retro High in the Royal Toe colorway. Now, this right here, right off the top, I'll give you my personal opinion just looking at it. It's not a bad shoe, right? It's got a decent little layout as far as colors go. Looks like the quality is going to be pretty decent, but we'll figure that out in a moment. So overall, I'm not mad at it. Just didn't see a huge need to have it, right? Just not like that. Though you might question that and think a little bit of hypocrisy, if you will, when you look at my Vapor Max or Ultra Boost collection. But hey, it is what it is. So, starting with the bottom. There you have it. A pretty plain outsole, right? You see that? Good. It's blue. There's not much more to say about it. It's the same one you've seen on pretty much any other Jordan 1 in blue. And then over here you've got the midsole, which is much like any other Jordan 1. It's white. So there's that for you. Now moving right along into the other things. So let's see. You got the toe box right there. They've got it colored in, which is a nice touch. I know a lot of people like that. I often like that myself. It's not a deal breaker. It's anything like that. It doesn't draw me in, doesn't push me away. Sometimes it's just nice to look at though. Anyways, moving right along here, the leather around here doesn't seem like anything amazing. Personal opinion, of course. But oftentimes the quality does vary from one pair to the next. At least that's what I've seen from people that I've watched. Maybe you can agree with that, maybe you don't. That's what the comment section is for. Anyway, so you look at that, you've got the nice blue going on, outlined in black, leading all the way up to here. And then swooping all the way back around here with the swoosh, of course, on both sides being black. The only thing that isn't being this little white logo thing. Some people don't seem to like that white logo because they want it to be a different color. I don't get it. Like, I don't get getting worked up over minor things like that, but that's just me. I think it's fine. I think it makes sense to be in that color, but again, not everybody does. Moving right along though, in here in the middle section, right, the white area, once again, the leather doesn't seem anything super amazing to me. Could just be my bear, but it's fine. Don't get me wrong, it's not terrible. It's just like I wouldn't rant and rave about it. So moving past that though, in the rest of the upper, like I said, it's mostly black. It is. And you've got a little bit of the royal blue up here, down in here, and then of course on the toe box. And past that, that's the only spots where it is, anywhere on the upper. And then moving right along to the front, there you have this very standard look that you see on all these Jordan 1s where they don't come laced, which is I don't like that, because I don't like lacing shoes, you know what I'm saying? But some people prefer to lace theirs up themselves because they want them done up a certain way, or oftentimes people like to switch out their laces, so I guess this puts you a little step closer to knocking that out. Didn't say it in the video, but I'm gonna put this in there and act like it didn't happen. They also have some blue laces on here if you're a blue lace kind of guy. On these, I think I'd go blue. Pretty sure I would. But anyways, moving on to the inside here, what's going on there? Oh, what do you know? Not a lot. In the inside there, you have just a standard black insole with the white Nike Air, right? Yes, or not white, blue Nike Air. There you have that. So overall, not a whole lot to say about the shoe. And also on the top of the tongue there, which I didn't cover but should have, you got that little leather tab that has the white letters on it, Nike Air, same as whatever the last one was that I had. The Core Purples, that one also had a leather tab on it. Kind of nice, you know. Again, compared to like another one, I don't have a preference one way or the other. I mean, you, like to me, it's whatever, right? And then looking at these, quick little, I don't know. If I had to choose though, if I could only have one, I'm taking this one out of these two. I'm taking this one, just me. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna say also that the sizing of these, even though that I haven't worn them, go true to size on these. Whatever size you wear in your normal Jordans, buy these in that. Whatever you wear in an Air Max, buy these in that, right? If you're looking for comfort, look somewhere else. There's that for you. If you just want to kind of look cool for a minute, you know, you just want something that looks decent while you're out doing whatever, you're good. I don't know where else to take this review, so I guess we're just going to take it on home, right? That means we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you all watching, so from me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I have one more review to knock out today so I can take a little trip to the post office tomorrow. But that's neither here nor there. So, later people. And this is the part where I'm going to give you a moment to look at the in-screen videos and see which one you want to click on and which one you want to watch after this video right here. So, take a moment, do that. And time's up.